In a peaceful village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain range, there lived a young woman named Sarah. She was known throughout the village for her unwavering faith and her acts of kindness towards others. Sarah's deep faith in Christianity was her guiding light, and she believed that with faith, even the impossible could become possible. One sunny morning, as Sarah was taking a leisurely stroll through the village, she came across an elderly beggar woman named Martha. Martha was frail and destitute, and her wrinkled face bore the marks of a life filled with hardship. Sarah had seen Martha begging on the village streets for as long as she could remember, and her heart ached for the elderly woman. Approaching Martha, Sarah greeted her with a warm smile and asked, "How can I help you today, dear sister?" Martha, her eyes filled with tears, replied, "I have prayed to the Lord for relief and a warm meal, but my prayers seem to go unanswered. I am old and have lost all hope." Sarah, without hesitation, offered her hand to Martha and said, "Have faith, sister. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Come with me, and we will find you some food and shelter." Together they made their way to a local inn, where Sarah knew the owner, a kind Christian man. She explained Martha's plight and asked for a meal and a room for the night. The innkeeper, touched by Sarah's compassion and unwavering faith, agreed to provide Martha with a hearty meal and a warm, comfortable room to spend the night. As Sarah and Martha sat down to eat, Martha couldn't help but express her amazement. "I never expected someone to show me such kindness," she said, her voice quivering. "How did you know that the innkeeper would help us?" Sarah smiled and replied, "I had faith, dear sister, just as you did when you prayed. It's our Christian duty to help those in need, and I believe that God guides us to do His work. We are all children of God, and through faith, even the most challenging circumstances can be transformed." Martha was deeply moved by Sarah's words and the kindness she had received. She felt as if her prayers had been answered, not by a miracle, but by the kind heart of a fellow Christian who had shown her love, compassion, and faith in action. From that day forward, Martha's life took a turn for the better. She no longer had to beg on the streets, as the village community rallied around her, providing her with food, shelter, and companionship.